In this great hour, perhaps the most fateful in our history, I send to every household of my peoples, both at home and overseas, this message, spoken with the same depth of feeling for each one of you, as if I were able to cross your threshold and speak to you myself. For the second time in the lives of most of us, we are at war. Over and over again, we have tried to find a peaceful way out of the differences between ourselves and those who are now our enemies. But it has been in vain. We have been forced into a conflict, for we are called to meet the challenge of a principle which, if it were to prevail, would be fatal to any civilized order in the world. Such a principle, stripped of all disguise, is surely the mere primitive doctrine that might is right. For the sake of all that we ourselves hold very dear, it is unthinkable that we should refuse to meet the challenge. And it is to this high purpose that I now call upon my people at home and my people across the seas who will make our cause their own. I ask them to stand calm and firm and united in this time of trial, excuse my handwriting. The task will be hard. There may be dark days ahead, and war can no longer be confined to the battlefield, but we can only do the right as we see right and commit ourselves and our cause to God. If one and all, we keep our faith to it, and then with God's help, we shall prevail.
Your speech was awesome. You put a lot of passion. You are like an actor. So wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I wanted to ask something about your personal experience when you speak in front of a big audience.
Sure.
So how do you do it? So do you pretend like the king to speak in front of a friend, or how do you do?
I just pretend the audience is just one friend or like one buddy, and we're sitting on the couch, we're drinking a beer, smoking, whatever, and we're just, shooting the shit. Excuse my language, but yeah, we're just having a good old time, and you just kind of approach it that way. Now, that's not to say that you're not nervous beforehand, because I don't care how many times you've been on stage, whether it's a large audience or small audience, you still get nervous. I got nervous today, actually. Like, I was fine throughout the week, but then I woke up this morning, I'm like, oh crap, I'm giving a speech today. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. What am I gonna do? And I'm trying to relax till speech time. And yeah, like again, I just focused on Danny while I was giving the speech, and that's what I did. So yeah, to the people listening, if you have to give a big presentation like that or like on the Zoom call, just pretend like you're talking to your best friend or you're talking to your mom or your dog or whatever.
I know that community is a huge part of what we do. I believe that the SAM meetings every Saturday are extremely inspirational and motivational, and people connect and they make friends, and iron sharpens iron, and they're encouraged. I'm also sure, though I don't attend the daily practice sessions, that the practice sessions really help people to make friends and bond. But my question to you is, so for the typical person who stutters, who's on the way to becoming an ex-stutterer, what role do you think friendship plays in that process?
Yeah, sure. So I think friendship plays a crucial role in that process because I don't care how tough you are, how badass you think you are. We all need someone behind us cheering us on.
Right.
By joining the program, I met a lot of people early on through the practice sessions and the SAM meetings, of course. But like
the friendships that you made through SAM, and especially the daily practice sessions, really helped you along your journey to fluency.
100%.
That was an excellent speech, and you were actually speaking like a king, so that's very good. I just wanted to say that, and I love your perspective on the movie, So,
what do you think? Like with this newfound fluency that you've got, what aspect of your life has had the biggest impact?
So I've been fluent for about 3 years now. If I remember correctly, about 3 years. And it's had a lot of impact on me, just being able to connect with people, to express myself, to ask for things that I couldn't ask for before, or I would have been afraid or trepidatious to. It's also given me confidence knowing that, well, if I can beat this lifelong disability, what can I not do? Or, there must be a litany of things I can do if I can overcome this, because prior to this program, man, I tried a lot of methods. I read a lot of books. I watched the King's Speech probably like however many times because I was trying to like write down all the methods that they used in the movie. And yeah, I mean, again, if certain events hadn't lined up the way they did, I wouldn't be here in front of you right now.
What a lovely talk, Steve. It really wasn't a speech. It was a conversation. It was friendly, and it was novel, it was creative, it was effective, it was convincing, it was helpful, it was intelligent. In short, it was like you, Steve, like the way you have become here. I watched that movie as well, and of course I did so with great interest. It was many decades after I stopped stuttering, but I was nonetheless interested, and I didn't think of it from your perspective, but I can certainly see that what you said is true, that friendship was at the core of what King George did to speak so much better. He did stutter some, to speak so much better in that talk. I wish, however, Steve, that we could have gotten our hands on King George, because we could have helped him eliminate all of it. Most of us can eliminate all of it. Never perfect, but never viewed as stutterers. Never.